I've come to the dark side, travelled over the Pennines Wag, and I've landed here at Wigan St Pat's, and all I can smell is fear. Fear of the Yorkshiremen as the Lancashire boys. It might be pork scratchings, to be honest. John with Mick Cassidy. Mick, are you looking forward to another Legends game, this time for the great man Adrian Morley?
I certainly am, yeah. Obviously, great to be back down in St Pat's here. This is where it's all started for me, St Pat's.
Is this your amateur club?
My first amateur club, yeah. So
wow.
Coming here and reminiscing, obviously coming with these fellas here, it's fantastic for me.
And obviously bringing together some of the old fellas. What do you look forward to when you get those boots back on? Because obviously as a coach, you're in and amongst the change room. You've got the second best job in rugby. But what's the difference when you're playing?
Oh, it's totally different. Obviously, the camaraderie you get from that team environment, playing in the team, is fantastic. Especially with the fellas you played with. That's who you want to play with again. And if you could get those days back, you would get them back. Simple as that. And having the chance to run at Wagga again, that is really spicing me up. I must admit, Moz has just talked about Wagga making 100 tackles, so that's what we're looking forward to.
Wagga's certainly been giving it big licks. The boys have come together for Michael Chenton. He's been a great servant for Castleford. It's a club that, I suppose, in a way you could probably look at from a Widnes perspective, because it's a club that were doing it really tough a few years ago. They've come through and they've been consistently up at the top end of the Super League, making the grand final last year, and Michael Chenton's been a key ingredient to that success.
It certainly has, and like I say, Castleford are a fantastic club. Dow's done a fantastic job with the players, and obviously the budgets they have at these clubs. And like I say, Shenton, he's been there, what would you say, 10 or 12 years?
12 years,
in two stints. So he's a fantastic player, and like I say, a loyal servant to the game. And if we can put our boots on one more time, have a little bit of fun, and maybe create a bit of spice in that's what we're going to do.
Widnes has been a tough season for you, obviously losing Dennis Betts recently. Franny Cummins stepping up as interim head coach. What's the feeling like at the club at the moment? Is the camaraderie bringing the boys together?
Yeah, obviously the first week when Dennis was leaving, it was tough on the players, but we got straight back on the field that day. We had to do some training. We had to focus on the game that was coming in that week, and the week after we'd done a good couple of days of training, and we leading into Catalan, so we was focused on that. And unfortunately, life goes on. It's as simple as that. The team must start winning. So Fanny's taking the reins, and full credit to him. He's looking forward to it, and we fought hard last week at Catalan. This week we've got Salford, and people are talking up as this is going to be the biggest game of the season. Let's see it.
And lastly, mate, from a coaching perspective, looking at the announcements that's been out this week, it seems like there could be civil war in Rugby League. Does it worry you slightly, because this is the cup of the last year where you see 4 teams potentially go down? I don't think that'll happen, 4 teams, but certainly 1, maybe 2 could go down this year. I would think Toronto are a good bet to come up if you're going down the bookies, but it's from a club who's down there at middle eights. Potentially, does it worry you that so many could go down and then only 1 could come back up?
I didn't think it could get any worse than last year. We went into last year's Catalan game, and it was an emotional rollercoaster that week. We was up, was down, was up, was down. Obviously, finally we come out of that game with a win. So, yeah, that anticipation there is building in the club. Like I said, always we can focus on who we've got next, and that's Salford, and we'll just keep trying to knock the games off and get wins. If we're in the bottom 4 in the season, we'll focus on that when it comes to it.
Outstanding, mate. Cheers for that, mate. Good luck next week, and I'll tell Wagga you're thinking of him.
Please do.